The Fountain, Day 61. Start something new. As we discussed yesterday, our lifelong habits can serve as a sort of prison for us. They can make it harder for us to change. Since we asked God to break us free from habits, let's ask Him to start something new today. I've learned that one thing that makes change hard is that we expect too much change at once, and we don't value the small steps enough. Today, I encourage you to do something small, similar to our Jericho walk, one step forward, except this time, I only want you to take a small step to start something completely new. A small new change in routine or small course correction in an old routine. Something small. Imagine it like lifting weights. You don't go to the gym wanting to be able to deadlift 200 pounds and just try it that first day. No, instead you start small and work your way up as you get stronger and stronger. When I first started to allow God to change me as a mother, I had just married Chris and suddenly found myself with a 2-year-old son. I had never had that kind of responsibility before. I didn't have the luxury of carrying him in my womb and loving him as a baby. Instead, in one fell swoop, I went from being freshly out of college life to being a full-time wife and mother. Talk about a culture shock. The hardest part for me at first was waking up early. As I said previously, I had been a single college girl who slept in and stayed up late, so this was a huge adjustment for me. Yet every morning, bright and early, there Noah would be, standing at my bedroom door, ready for me to feed him breakfast. I admit that at first my attitude was rough. I tried really hard, but old habits are hard to break, and crankiness was breathing down my neck every morning. Until one day during quiet time, as I prayed, I asked God to help me do better in the morning. It took no time for Him to say, "Get up tomorrow morning and make muffins with Noah." This sounds like a really small task now, but at the time, it was big. I complied, and the very next day, I was woken by Him and dug deep inside and pulled out a smile and said, "Good morning. Let's go make muffins together." He was so pleased, and that single moment led me to be the exuberant morning person that I now am. Now that I made small alterations, I willingly wake up before everyone else in this house. I embrace the morning now. I actually go to bed looking forward to waking up the next day so I can spend time with God in the quiet and drink my cup of coffee. It's the best part of the day, if you ask me. Something new. Going to the chiropractor and having one simple adjustment realigns the spine and brings great relief. It's no different for our daily lives and attitudes. Start small and build slowly and steadily from there. The mind governed by flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. Romans 8:6. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on His law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Psalm 1, verses 1 through 3.